Sorry about the uh, long wait time. Minor, um, minor technical difficulties. They'll be solved in one moment. Just a moment longer. Found out what the issue is, and it should be fixed shortly. Sorry about the inconvenience. It will be done soon. Okay, sorry about that. Don't know what's going on there. It was internet issue after internet issue. But hopefully now things should be fixed and all tidy. Whew. That was extremely unfortunate. But with everything started, we should be good to go. There we go. All sorts of unprepared today. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Ooh, there we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, I should have came way more prepared today. That is completely on me. But it is nice to finally be back after being sick for a while. Unfortunate, but you know, happy to be back still. But I'm glad I can be back, and I'm glad I'm streaming again. Since I'm just coming back from being sick, I wanted to take today slow, do something calming. So today I decided we're doing an art stream, which, as you saw, has already gotten off to a rocky start, but we'll make up for it. But welcome everyone, welcome in. My name is Red. The name is a working name for now, and it will be changed. But it works for now. I'll come up with ideas later for a new name. Red just doesn't feel like it doesn't feel right. But you can find me over on Twitter, and that's where I spend most of my time if I'm not streaming. I'll try to keep up to date, but chances are I won't. But as far as I'm aware, everything else will be running smoothly as long as I can keep my own stream in check. And welcome my first time chatters. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you. Let me just find a good screen size. Today, I'm thinking we'll go with a big canvas and draw little things in it. Something nice, simple, and just fun. No idea what I'm going to draw, but whatever either you guys or I can come up with, that will be what we do. And hopefully that will work out. Otherwise, I may just end up looking up random characters. And everything on the art program should be set up. So let me just grab that real quick. I've been muted this entire time. Okay. That's fun. Sorry about that, everyone. Sorry about that. Wait, no. Oh. Note to self, after stream, come back and rearrange a few of these things. Because I'm forgetting a lot. Guess it's what happens when you end up sick for about 3 weeks and then come back. But once I get back to the swing of things, everything will be okay and dandy. Hopefully. But despite being sick, I was also working on little things for stream. Stuff like this new stinger that you guys saw, uh, little new emojis I've been working on, but will not show yet. You'll have to wait for those. And a few new toggles for the new model that will be coming out whenever it is fully done and whenever I'm fully ready. But that will also have to wait until it's time. But I am really glad to be back. I was original plan for today was going to be more uh Hollow Knight, but I decided I should probably go with something that would be easier on my voice instead of something that would just have me more stressed out. Feel like I went the right choice. And hopefully this can go well. But I will be going back to Hollow Knight in due time. For now, though, I am just going to be relaxing and doing calmer stuff. Hopefully, I will be able to go back to Hollow Knight soon, though. But I do appreciate you all for showing up, and I welcome those of you who are new. while I uh, while I was getting over my sickness, I was thinking about new video ideas and other stuff I could do uh, for a stream once I felt better. During that time, I found out so many things about Minecraft, which I thought about doing a hardcore series for, but we'll see how that goes. um, Besides that, I found out how much it is and how much it's risen price wise, especially Java Edition. $30 now. I was gonna buy it for this stream or maybe the next one. Do a first time playing Minecraft stream, but like I said, we'll see how that goes. Chances are it might either be a while or it might not at all. Well, not yet. Probably in the future, definitely, but not sure yet. For now, we have drawing, amateur drawing, but drawing nonetheless. But while I was sick, that also sucked. A lot of it was spent either in bed or just realizing how sick I was. Worst part is it wasn't consistent. Consistent sickness you can get over, you'll be fine with after like few days because you know it's coming. What I had was inconsistent. Feel better, you get worse, come back around, and just feel worse again the next day. Think you getting better, and then it hits you back, and you're getting worse again. It's completely random. But on the bright side, I also had those days where it was nice and chill. So that was nice. I also started a bunch of shows with my girlfriend. That was fun. That was fun. I finally got around to watching Disenchantment, which I did not know the name of until she showed me it. So that was news to me. But it's a really good show, and I am enjoying it so far. I won't say too much on the topic for spoiler reasons, but I have been enjoying it. But, yeah. If I wasn't watching something with her, chances are I was watching other streamers. One of them being Papa Mutt. I would see his like ghost hunting streams. Honestly, they're awesome, but they're also terrifying. I could never do anything like that. It's amazing seeing people like go into these haunted places and like you know explore around and like especially when they start telling you history about it. I love that, but also at the same time, it's terrifying to me. Double-edged sword, but 90% of it is yeah unsafe. 90% of it is Blade. But it is still something that maybe if given the chance, I would love to do. Not actually going, but at least tagging along, like virtually. That feels like it would be a fun little, I guess, exercise experiment, whatever you would call it. I didn't address it while drawing it, but this little guy, he is the mascot of this channel. I've yet to come up with a name, but he's just a little blue jay with a scar. Not much to the design, but thought it was something nice. I was also thinking about community names along with names to call the mascot. I haven't really settled on anything. Waiting to get a better name first because nothing really goes well if I keep the name I have now. Well, nothing I can think of at least. I'll be happy to take suggestions of names. Current ideas are at all time low. But, oh, sorry about that. But back on the topic of games, that I would absolutely love to play for stream. One of them is Peak. I think it would be awesome to play or get a group of like other VTubers and or like friends, and then playing Peak with them, which on stream just sounds like amazing fun. Uh, it's always been an entertaining game and a game that I've loved, especially the ragdoll physics. They are the best, if not second best, part of Peak. It is a fun game though, and I would genuinely love to play it with some VTubers. That being said, I also don't really know anybody who who would collab. I'm a small VTuber for now, so we're gonna have to wait for that. For now. Sorry for the quietness. Got distracted while drawing. I don't have a consistent theme right now. I'm drawing whatever comes to mind. And right now there is nothing in my mind. Well, I did watch an anime earlier today before stream. Well, rewatched. It was Trigun Stampede. Apparently, when I did not notice, a new series or a continuation of Stampede came out. I'm not sure yet if it actually is or not. Haven't seen it, but as far as I'm aware, it is. In which case, I decided to watch or rewatch the original before going into it. Didn't want to go into it mostly blind. Which, by the way, Trigun Stampede is one of the only 3D animated animes that I'll genuinely enjoy. I've never been a fan of like any of the other 3D ones, except for like I don't know, maybe like one other one that I can't think of. But besides that, I I don't know. And 3D animated anime just never really stuck with me. But that, to be fair, that's mostly me just going off of uh, graphics and looks. For all I know, they could be amazing, and I just haven't given proper ones chances. I mean, Trigun, uh, Trigun exceed my expectations. So who knows? Maybe I'll look at another one soon, depending on what happens. We'll see though. With all that being said, I guess we're going to attempt to draw Vash from Stampede. That being said, I don't quite remember what he looks like, so we're going with. Uh, so we're going with memory. I also started the original, but or I'm gonna finish the original before I move on to Stargaze. That would be a better idea, but was like half and half on it. I will say that the little break while sick was debatably fun. It was a lot of fun because I had company during it, but being sick part was not fun at all. 0 out of 10 would not recommend doing. I'm not going to try too hard on any of these pictures, by the way. Not going to try and make my art perfect right now. This stream was just meant for me to have something to do while I wait for my voice to come back in properly. Because right now it's still a bit rough. Well, at least feels that way for me. Not sure if it comes out that way on cam or on mic. Hope it doesn't, but guess we'll see. Right, yeah. Sorry, I keep getting distracted now. Ugh, gonna need, gonna need to get past that eventually. Can't keep freezing up on stream. Or maybe I can play into it. Who knows? Ooh, I've also started. While I was sick, I also started watching Kumi's videos, despite my non-ability to laugh while I was sick. It was uh, it was genuinely hilarious watching them. We'll cut off the drawing about. If I can use my eyes. We'll cut off about here. There we go. But yeah, I even ended up drawing some art in her Discord. But yeah, it'd be a dream collab, but still need to work that goal. Can't just get there. I want to make a dream, or I want to make a full time job out of this. Make an actual dream job, like I was posting about on Twitter while I was sick. Always felt nice, or always felt like it would be amazing. Just your job having to uh, get in front of a camera, not even fully you, but I don't know. It- it's just been a dream of mine for a long while. So the idea of actually doing it is like a dream to me. So I've also been working my hardest to do so and to actually make it a reality. But who knows? Ooh, I'm also working on, or I've also been working on my Hollow Knight video while I've been sick, editing it, posting shorts of it. Current progress, I'd say maybe like 20% is done. Well, closer like 50, but eh, doesn't feel like much. So much of it is just like blank space, or at least I don't know, to my non-editor eyes, because everything on this channel is, or on the channel is almost exclusively done by me so far, either due to lack of ability to commission anyone or just from me doing it myself. But I also feel like that helps me uh, feel more dedicated to the work. Makes it more accomplishing. I can clean this up a bit more. Oh, there we go. Sorry. I've been so distracted lately. Maybe today wasn't a great day to stream, but knew I couldn't keep you guys waiting forever. So no time to get back into the swing of it then when I feel like I shouldn't. Or at least that's what I thought. No idea though. Maybe it was a bad idea. Sure starting to think it is. Oh right. Also, something fun that happened while I was sick is the new Digital Circus episode, which I thought about reacting to on stream as well, but yeah, I was too excited. Maybe I'll react to episode 9 on stream, but I've never been too clear on what I could and couldn't react to, so I've avoided reaction content so far. Although I would love to do reaction content, but I feel like there needs to be more there. So there, at least on my end, I need to have more there to actually consider doing it. But hopefully, I'll be able to get something figured out and working. For now, though, this is what we shall do. This in games. Oh, due to the new sale on Steam, there was a few games I could pick up. Games I got were Danganronpa 2, Postal 2. Um, what was it? Oh, there was Fallout New Vegas, which I haven't played any of the Fallout games for more than 5 seconds of. Of what was it? Fallout 4, I think. Besides that, I haven't actually played much of it. I've always wanted to though. Seems like a fun game that I would enjoy. Who knows? Maybe I'll transition into playing that for stream later. Seems like fun. Ooh, I also watched Wendigoon's video on I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. I That book is amazing. Terrifying, but still really amazing. I found out so much about the author through the video. Honestly, he might be my favorite author too. Just because of how much of a public menace he was. well, not even just public, of a menace in general. He was. Bit of mischief, never hurt anybody. Oopsie. But it was really cool learning about the author more. Didn't know much beforehand, so Wendy Goon's video was really nice to watch. I should probably watch more of his stuff, and depending on if it's possible, who knows? Maybe I'll react to some on stream, but that's to find out, I guess. Wow. Forgot about the top hat. I was going to sorry, starting to lose my train of thought here. But I was gonna play more Hollow Knight today, but still felt like I wasn't ready for it. Not ready to get back into something like that for now. So let's hope that I can get back to it soon, because I would genuinely love to keep playing Hollow Knight vocalized. There we go. It's a really good mod. But in the new oh, I guess I can't really say much about it, huh? It is pretty new. Thanks. There we go. But it does seem like reaction content would be something I would like to do. I especially those ARG explanation videos. The ones from people like Night Mind or Inside of Mind. Those ones have always been so interesting. But again, no idea about how easy that would be to react to other people's videos without getting in trouble, at least. Would still like for me to have a channel. Feel bad for getting so quiet, but also I keep getting distracted by drawing. Maybe I'll move on to a game after this. Something where I won't get as distracted, at least, over it. That being said, no idea what game I'd play right now that isn't just Hollow Knight. Maybe I could start Fallout. Seems like something fun, but we will see. I thought it would be a good idea to listen to music this stream in like my earbud or something, but then I never ended up actually doing it. Feels like I should have. Yeah, there we go. Now it won't be as quiet. There we go. Nice coffee shop. Well, guess not coffee shop, but nice vibes nonetheless. Nicest vibes I can find without getting copyright strike. Let's hope I can keep it this way for a while. There we go. There we go. Also, uh, back on the topic of social media pages and what ends up like appearing on them. On my TikTok, another VTuber. I don't know if they're like a group or not, but either way, they're just it's amazing and like just extremely fun to watch. I've seen like I don't know if they have a name for like the group or whatever they are, but it's like the one with the Yoka Siri and like Aries Akana and stuff, Jozun and all them. I don't know. I, at this point, I've found myself just watching them uh, while I relax and stuff, or while I eat, just because like I don't know, it's nice. He's nice. Also, for some reason, lately, my computer has been crashing, or at least like I say for a while or lately, but really just happened earlier than like like twice a few weeks ago. But either way, gotta hope that that won't become an issue. Let's hope it does not. I'm excited to do the debut for the new model. I really am. I've had to postpone it so many times due to like either me being sick or this not being done for it or this not being done for it. So actually being able to do it soon is going to be nice. I'm working on like a lore cinematic for it, but also it's like not sure if I'll actually keep that or not. I might release it separately because it is taking a while, or at least it has so far. Barely got the barely got uh, storyboards done earlier this week, so it'll be wishful thinking if it goes past that. But we never know. Maybe I'll keep it. We'll see. Well, opening cinematic may have been the long term. More like opening animatic. Nothing big. Just a simple thing. That being said, I'm also not even sure on the lore yet. Trying to think of what else I've done over the weekend or over the time I was sick, not weekend. I suppose besides that, it's mostly been drawing. Either that or watching Ted, the Ted series on Hulu, I think. I don't know. But I don't know if it's like a Hulu exclusive or it was on TV too. But I've also just been watching Ted. Or Peacock. I don't know. I forgot what I watched it on. Wait, I've been mostly watching the Ted series. It's really funny. Ted was such a good movie. Both Ted movies were really good. Maybe I'll rewatch them sometime. Ooh, another movie that I'm actually planning on rewatching with my girlfriend is Ratatouille, since I haven't actually seen it in a while. It was a good idea though, and I am again very excited to see it, despite despite me not having being a big Disney fan or Pixar fan. Not a big one, but I still like their movies. They got a nice charm to them, and I always enjoy watching something with her. What else to draw? Got a canvas this big, and I'm already blanking on ideas. Damn. We'll fill the top of it at least. The top half. Here. Right one. There we are. We'll do the top half. There. I'll probably end up posting this to Twitter after after it's done. And luckily, next time stream will be a lot more prepared. But maybe after this, we'll move on to a game or something. Ooh, Akinair would be a fun game, but that's another game where you would need a bunch of people for, or at least for it to be fun. But I don't know. I also haven't really played that one much either. But another game I've played lately is Mouthwashing. It was really good, and I'll admit one of the scenes almost made me cry. Not sure if we're in the clear on spoiler territory in terms of what happens in Mouthwashing, so I'll prefer not to say. But I did almost cry during it. That game was depressing, but it was really good. Realizing now that this would have been better on separate layers, but fuck it, we ball. Maybe. But it is a really good game. And I know it would be able to get a sequel or something, but having a follow up game, or not like an exact follow up game of Mouthwashing, not in universe, but I don't know. Whoever the dev was of the game or the story writer, they they did an amazing job. Like the entire game was great, but I'm currently drawing Curly from Mouthwashing. I'm really just thinking and drawing here. No real direction, but no harm in just chilling and drawing. I'm also realizing I probably should have done this way earlier in the day. But we're here now. So. All right. By the way, I'm not fully done being sick, but you know, I'm enough to get back to work on here. So came back for a little bit to at least do something. bandages are always fun to draw on characters. I think it's like for me just because how I do is just a bunch of lines at random. It's just like a nice game of connect the dots, kind of. But no, no, it's fun to me. Won't do it for the body, but we'll have a nice there, nice shoulder length. But, yeah. Ooh, I also heard of really exciting news about one of my or an anime that I really enjoyed, mostly due to visuals. Uh, the anime Dangers in My Heart apparently got a movie and got announced for season three, so I'm kind of excited for that whenever it comes out. I keep hurting my hand. Been the theme of this past week. Hurt my hand some way. I think we're fine though. What else to draw? Any suggestion? Partial to almost anything. Maybe we should call Twitter. See if they can think of anything. Any good ideas. Just screenshot. There we go. that does well. Ooh. All right, all right, all right. Not my greatest work, but I feel like this is a masterpiece on its own. This is this is true art. Let me this up a little bit. There we go. Definitely go to Twitter. In the morning would definitely been a better time. Maybe not in the morning, but not this late at night either. Feels like I put myself at a disadvantage here. Mm, maybe I'll keep drawing just a bit more. Um, Have any of you ever seen those ads on like TikTok or TV, or I guess apparently TV now, where it's like a it's like a B movie basically, not the B movie, a B movie, and it will be like some revenge plot line, like oh, this person left me out of like I don't know, they kicked me out of the family, so now I'm gonna show them that I'm this big bad boss guy, and and like now I'm gonna get back at them because they realize how much they need me now, something like that. Those kind of like uh shows that they'll like have on ads for like something like some sort of random drama uh sorry, like drama website or app. I I found out that apparently those ads are one on TV now, or at least on Roku TV, and two, I might have an addiction to them because every time they come on, like whether on TikTok or my TV, I fully stop whatever I'm doing and I sit there and I watch, full on watch whatever's happening. It, and I'll have the ability to scroll past it. I know I will. It's just that I never will because they got me. They got me invested. I am now invested within character or about characters I have no care for. But I'm invested now. I'll know the stories. I'll know the names. I'll be able. I've been able to recap the entire series to people just from the ads that I get about them. And what is funny to me, it's it's also a bit annoying because what those ads will do is they'll also stop right before a good part or like an important part, and it will. I know it's supposed to be something to like get you invested and to get you to watch more of them. But what ends up happening for me is I end up sitting there just going, all right, time to scroll through ad after ad trying to find some part of it. Doesn't necessarily have to be the next part. It just has to be a part of it. No. As far as I'm concerned, a part's a part. All right. What to, this would be a fun little sketch, especially from memory. Yeah, way too big. Um, there we go. And I think I want to say, I could be entirely wrong. I remember something like this, and then something like that. I'm not sure. I think. Um, ooh, I just barely found out how to do like those cool S's that everybody would like do in class and stuff. I just barely found out how to like semi do them, and haven't known for like the longest time. I know I'm probably not going to do it right, but still, it's some way. Yeah, I definitely got that wrong, but it works. I never knew like what that was for. I thought it was some like phase or like YouTube phase type deal. I don't know. Thought it was something popular like that, but I never got around to actually figuring it out. Till like eventually I just found out that was just a cool S. Honestly, I don't mind knowing that's just a cool S. I thought that was funny. Mm, there we go. Let's see. um, we can have tiny am, moderately sized am. Maybe it was just a spike down. Mm. Am might be my favorite villain. Both like the actual version of him, also what some of the fans end up just doing with the character. Like the idea that Am would get stressed out if he just doesn't understand, or if they just don't understand something. That idea is perfect for a computer, but also or a robot AI computer. But also it's just hilarious because that means the people just start putting him in the most absurd situations that they can, just just to know that it's gonna put him in a hard situation as well. I don't know why, but that in itself is just so funny, and then it gets even better when you actually see the uh, freak out happen in like animations or like videos or something. Or sorry, animations or like, well, yeah, mostly animations. I don't know. It's just perfect. Like there's uh this one comic for a character called Rewrite, where it was them and Am, and it was amazing, and I loved it just because all it was Rewrite doing things that Am couldn't understand until Am broke down, uh, and had to uh I wouldn't say he admitted defeat, but shit, if you if you're crying on the floor, you basically admit defeat. Can't say much about that. Also, I forgot the artist, but somebody there was an artist who made a animated version of the Hate monologue, and I love the way they drew Am. It's just perfect. It it's perfect in that way that tickles my brain just right, just enough to go ooh. Get the creative pouch running. That is now what it's called. I refuse anything else. Creative pouch. TM. Uh, let's see. Other things. Other things. Um. Let's go with. You'll find like characters all over the place in media with like either like a two face or like two part duality thing going on with them, and I don't know why. Or examples being something like uh, either like Enna from Joel G, Dementio from Super Paper Mario, or like Two Face from Batman, that kind of thing. And I've always loved like character designs like that. Thing about it is, it's also really cool when they'll have like a mask like this. Perfect example being Dementio, but there are a few other characters that have stuff or have the same thing going on too, and it basically has it going on. But uh, let me think. What else? Um, let me see. Unless any of you have suggestions. Also, I guess I should probably keep Twitter open. Feels like maybe a notification would be a good idea. A fruit or something makes right now, actually. Sorry, completely unrelated stream. Just saying. I don't know what today's equivalent of something like salad fingers would be. And now I'm curious. What would today's like version? Well, no, I guess creepy pasta is kind of still standing strong on its own, huh? So I guess today's version of creepy pasta would still be creepy pasta. But I want to know like because it feels like every other thing now has an equivalent from back in like 2010. Like brain rot we have, or for brain rot, there's like the MLG stuff with I don't even know. I can't even think of it, but I don't know. Just feels like there's like not correlations, but like parallels. I don't know how to explain it properly. There we go. Also, at one point, thought that maybe I should get like a music thing commissioned for like the animatic trailer. But once again, I can't really afford commissions right now, so I'm gonna not do that. I'll do 3 more drawings and then I'm out of it for today. Only like a half stream, but something nice. Let's just see. Oh, have you guys ever had one of those moments where you'll be sitting in your chair, thinking to yourself about some random part of the day? You'll know that you're busy, you know that you're doing something, but for some reason at that point in time, nothing else matters except for what you're doing or for what you're thinking about. And it doesn't even have to be something real, but you'll still react to it after you're done as if somebody just told you something or if you found something out about a show you loved. I'm sitting here making fake storylines for unenchantment or disenchantment. Meanwhile, I'm in the middle of stream. Maybe that's a sign that maybe that's a sign that it's that we're almost done here. Can't be passing out on stream now. Gotta save the sleep stream for a special occasion. There we go. Ooh, another show that that I want to check out and will soon. It's another show on the watch list. Is or another show that's on my to watch list is BoJack Horseman, because I know good things, or I know about the show. I've heard good things, and I genuinely want to actually watch it fully. Well, maybe not fully. I've seen how many seasons there are. Yikes! But I do genuinely want to watch it. Seems like a good series. Not a happy one, but a good one. But yeah. Another stream that I'd like to do, also I would need a lot more time for and practice. I'd want to do like a little uh, clockwork invention stream where all I have to do is like build something. Sounds like it would be a fun time. That means I also don't know much about building, but still sounds like fun. Oh, another thing, I found out that on the Roku channel, uh, if you go to like the Gordon Ramsay Hell's Kitchen Nightmares section, they'll play the same like 5 episodes of Kitchen Nightmares and then like the same two or three seasons of Hell's Kitchen over and over and over again. I found that out because for like the past, I want to say 5 weeks, I've just been re-watching them. Not fully, obviously. I'm not gonna sit there and subject myself to that. No, 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 no. I have them on the background a lot, though. So inadvertently, I guess I am subjecting myself to them, but that's fine. I can't remember. Was Do Flop popular with TikTok too, or did it stop being popular like back with like I want to say it was more like a Vine thing. So I'm curious if it grew out of Vine or if it just kind of stayed with Vine. I don't remember Do the Flop being popular around TikTok time. But then again, when TikTok first blew up, I also wasn't around much. Just wasn't my place anymore. Just these two more. What should they be? Guess I can do this one. But another idea or another stream idea that I'd love to do if given the chance, or if the possibility arises or opportunity arises, is what was it? My bad. But it would be shared health Minecraft, because like that would be fun. Even if I know that I'm not good at Minecraft and haven't really played, still sounds like it would be a fun thing to do. There we go. Got confused. There we go. There. Um, hmm. Not crazy. Couldn't think of anything else, so make it fun. And then last thing here. Mm. There we go. And with that, that's the end of our drawing. And here is the final product. Once I can get the right view. Um, there we go. And here's the final view. Our drawings of tonight. Hopefully next time I'll be up early and able to start streaming earlier. But I hope everyone enjoyed coming by and watching. I had a fun time drawing today, and honestly, I enjoyed being back. And with that being the final one, was Twitter. Tonight's final quote. Whoops. There we go. On Twitter. But I hope everyone enjoyed. Thank you for coming to stream tonight. Hope everyone enjoyed watching me draw, despite, you know, the quality. If you haven't, please follow and support the channel. You can go to my YouTube if you would like to see shorts and videos. There's also a VOD channel linked in the YouTube. Um, the TikTok page is down as of now. No idea why, except for the fact that it's just not working. The page is still up. I mean, I haven't been uploading on it lately. Everything on it is thrown off completely. So, yeah, I haven't been able to really get anything going from there. But I am very happy that I could be back. I enjoyed my time today. I'm still working on a schedule, so please be patient with me. But I will be getting that done. And hopefully soon I'll be able to debut the new model. Good night, everyone, and have an amazing rest of your day and or night. Fly free.